Ex-Minister Bola Tinubu for sacking him. Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got to air this morning. As our headline for this morning says it that an ex-minister insults Tinubu just for sacking him. Wow, this is very interesting that we bring to you this morning. What could be the case of this insult or this blast that we're hearing about? Well, under this headline, the immediate past minister for state of housing and urban development, Alhaji Tijani Guazo, has questioned the rationale behind his being sacked from the cabinet of President Bola Tinubu. Guazo was among the 6 ministers sacked by the President Tinubu of recently. The ex-minister noted that the excuse the president gave him was that Kano was overloaded with political officers, hence need to cut down some of the people from the state. The former minister, however, insisted that he wasn't found guilty of any wrongdoing or poor performance, adding that he suspects that some people are behind the president's decision to sack him. He also added that President Tinubu informed him of the pending dismissal. Some suggestions were made regarding his replacement, but they were ignored. Guazo argued further that the 2023 All Progressive Congress APC gubernatorial candidate in Kano, Nessa Gawuna, should have been offered the opportunity to represent Kano Central in the federal cabinet. Guazo, who spoke with BBC Hausa about his dismissal from the Tinubu's cabinet, said, "I was surprised because I wasn't found guilty of any wrongdoing or poor performance, and I was a minister of a state with the senior minister who handles a large chunk of ministry activities." Well, in related news, policeman shoots student over alleged refusal to pay 200,000 naira bribe. Well, before the announcement, the president had put me on notice of his decision. He said Kano North was overloaded with political officers, hence they need to strike a balance. We gave our advice, but it was ignored. From there, I began to suspect that some people are behind this, because for me, that wasn't a valid reason. If it's true that the ministerial slots would be allocated to Kano Central, we have a 2023 gubernatorial candidate who is also our leader in Kano Central. Why not consider giving him the slot? Well, Gawuna should be offered the position first unless he declines, in which case it could be given to someone else. All his other colleagues who contested in other states were given positions, such as the candidate from Plateau and Zamfara states. Well, that was all was said under this headline today this morning, which says here that ex-minister blasts Tinubu for sacking him. I already know that when Tinubu come back from France and tell us that this is who he wants to sack, who this is who is appointing. When Tinubu did that cabinet reshuffle, I already know that some ministers will not take this in, will not be happy about it. Because if you notice in Nigeria during that week that Tinubu says he wants to sack a lot of people, a lot of ministers were doing their best, like they were doing some good works for people to notice them, or the president should notice them. And one of those people that I'm talking about is this man we're talking about today, who goes by the name Alhaji Tijani Guazo. Because he questioned Tinubu, saying that why did Tinubu sack him? That did he do anything wrong? Tinubu said that no, he didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. That there was too many political officers in Kano State. Hence, he needs to cut down some people from the state. That was what Tinubu said. That was the excuse that Tinubu said. And he was like, he said that he has been doing some good works. The people love him. He has been doing all what he needs to do. He has been doing all what he needs to do to keep Kano State in a good position. Like Kano Central is good. Like he said, he didn't do anything wrong. In after that, the decision for Tinubu to sack him, he suspects that it is some people that persuaded Tinubu to making that decision. Like it was people that made Tinubu make that decision. Yes, he was blaming some APC leaders. And he also demanded that the position that he left, that Tinubu should give it to another person. Like, what's that his name again? Gawazu. Uh, what's his name again? Say that he is fit. He is fit. That him is fit enough to handle the job. But one thing is for sure, this Alhaji Tijani is not happy concerning him being sacked from Tinubu's cabinet. Well, whether you're happy or whether you're not happy, let us just say the truth right here, right now. It's true now. Tinubu's cabinet is filled with what's that word? Crooks. Is filled with crooks. Yes. And this crook need to know that enough is enough. You have embezzled enough of Nigeria's money. Some ministers are just there, they don't even know why they are there. Yes. Some ministers are just there, they don't even know why they are there. So actually enough is enough. Oh. He's just the first out of the 6 people to speak up. A lot of them too that are taking to Twitter saying that why did the president sack them, this and this, that and this. Or what do you guys think? Do you think it was right for Tinubu to sack this man? Do you think it was not right? Drop your own comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap that subscribe button. Here's the big red one with the notification bell. So anytime I have any new video concerning this, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.